On the next very special episode of Diecast Todd, we find out how Todd came to live with his 22 22 diecast metal cars. And later, Todd has a tough conversation with the whole group. Well, that's a good story. It was a cold January morning. I think it was a Saturday morning. It was, because I was out really late the night before. And I woke up hungover as hell. So I'm just sitting there on the side of my bed. And I get this weird feeling that I'm not alone. I turn around and see this blue metal car on my bed. And I just laughed because, oh man, like, how drunk was I last night? Did I buy the car? Or did I steal it? Well, whatever. The car was pretty cool, and I've always liked classic cars, so I put it down and I went to take a shower. So I'm still feeling like crap, and I end up taking a nice long shower. And I'm really starting to feel better, like I'm singing, "Lady in Red is dancing with me."
I grab my towel, I dry off a little bit, I open the curtain, and what do I see?
Another diecast car, but it was a truck this time, and on my bath mat. And there's a second truck on my toilet, and even another truck in my sink. And they're all facing me like they're looking at me. Thinking to myself, where the hell did these trucks come from? And wait, were they in here before I got into the shower? But they could have been. I mean, I was pretty hungover and, still kind of out of it. So I figured, whatever. It must have been an amazing night. But how much did I spend on silly diecast cars? I mean, these aren't Matchbox cars. These are a lot bigger. Oh well, maybe my niece will play with them. So anyway, it's time to make breakfast. I'm gonna kill this hangover with bacon, eggs, and cheese. I open the fridge to grab the eggs, and there's an old-timey coupe in my fridge. Now I'm like, what the f***? This is crazy. I take it out and put it on the counter. Then I open the drawer to grab some cheese, and bam! Another car. Another old coupe. I open the crisper, another car. I open the cabinet, another car. At first I'm startled, but then I just find it funny. Not in a humorous way, more like a hysterical way.
And for Pete's sake, there's a second car in the cabinet.
The oven, another freaking car. And I open the microwave, another car. Why? Why would I put one there? Why would I put them anywhere in the kitchen? Now I'm cursing like crazy. Because not only am I worried about how much I spent on all these cars, but also where did I find all these cars? And how did I get them all home? And if I was that drunk, how did I place them so meticulously around my apartment? Oh, I'm not done yet. We're still a ways from the crazy part.
Let's get back to the story.
So anyway, I haul the kitchen cars over to the bed, but it takes 2 trips. When I come back from the second trip, I notice something strange. The cars seem to be more organized than the way I left them. And I'm like, what the heck? I don't remember lining them up. At this point, I'm bugging out. I need to think about this. I gotta sit down on the couch. So I turn towards the couch, and it's literally covered with cars. Like 6 of them. And they're all muscle cars. One even looks like Bullet's car. I think it is. Oh man, at this point, I think I'm myself. But I puke instead. I puke so much that I fill the wastebasket. After I wipe myself off, I notice all the cars on the bed have moved to the foot of the bed, like they came forward to watch me puke. At this point, I'm over it, because I'm either finding the receipt and returning them, or selling the whole lot on eBay. But at this moment, those cars are coming off the couch, and I'm going to lay down for hours. Right after I puke again. Much better. I avoid looking at the cars on the bed. I just can't handle that aggravation. So I flop down on the couch and close my eyes. My plan is to sleep the rest of the day away. And I'm just starting to doze when I hear what sounds like an older woman clearing her throat, followed by an engine rev. My eyes bolt open. I look at the coffee table and there are 2 bigger cars, a classy one, and what is the other one? Is that a bullet-nosed Studebaker? I bolt up, I'm freaking out. I know they were not there before. Then all of a sudden I hear a voice, an old lady voice. "Now, Todd, did you forget about us?" I scream out, "Who's there? You better show yourself." Then I hear a southern voice. See, I told you he forgot. He was totally hammered. Now I'm really mad because these people are talking about me. So I scream, "Don't talk about me like that!" Then I follow with, "Come out, you cowards!" And then I close off with, "And I wasn't that drunk last night!" And then the regal elderly voice says, "Oh, my dear Mr. Bevan, we are down here on your coffee table." And then the Studebaker says, "Yeah, you jerk, well, the car's down here." I look down and they're both edged forward. So inside, I'm having like a million heart attacks. But on the outside, I try to play it cool. I go to speak, but the old lady car speaks first. "Please let me refresh your memory. We met last night." "Yeah, you were super drunk. You stumbled into us in the alley. We were all huddled under some trash bags. You found us because you accidentally kicked young Green Jean and he screamed out in pain. And it still hurts. Anyway, you moved some of the rubbish and discovered all of us." Does that ring a bell? No. But I brought home weirder things before. You didn't seem surprised to see 22 cars under a pile of rubbish. In fact, it didn't seem to bother you at all. So we decided to try to communicate with you. I said, "Pardon me." And you found that really funny. You mocked her accent and repeated, "Pardon me, pardon me." Well, that sounds like me. Sorry. I asked if you might help us find safe accommodations. And you said, "Sure, come stay with me." And that was it? That's how you got here? Did I just carry all of you? We do have wheels, and you were moving very, very slowly. And no one thought it was weird that there was a parade of tiny cars rolling along behind me? Dude, it was 4 a.m. No one was around. So you came in, mumbled, "Make yourself at home," and collapsed on the bed. And it seems you have made yourself at home. I understand that you were extremely inebriated last night. So if you want us to leave...
I need a second to think, so I say shh and get up and walk to the bed.
The 2 cars follow.
I look at all the cars on the bed, and I think for a minute, and then I say, "Okay." The cars look confused. They mumble amongst themselves, and then they shift around, making space for the Dowager to come forward.
Okay, what? Okay, you can stay. On one condition. I get to take pictures of you and post them on social media.
Okay? And then all of a sudden the cars have a huddle, and they're discussing things privately. And when they come back, the Dowager speaks.
Agreed, but we have one condition too. And I say, "What is that?" "You can't bring any more cars home. We are a pack of 22, and we don't get along with other cars."
So I think about it for a second, and then I say, "Okay."
I won't bring any cars home. So we have a deal? We have a deal. Hooray! Yay, say the cars. And just like that, I have 22 new best friends. And that's how they came to live with me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them about that because I have a whole batch of new best friends. 44 best friends is better than 22. I'm sure the Dowager and the gang will be okay with it. This means war.